focusing on the obvious kill your round and ruin any chance you have of gaining momentum?
So when I'm taking a practice swing, what I'm doing, I'm rehearsing freedom and detachment.
Freedom and detachment, so that you're really just starting the process way sooner, so you're not waiting to get up there. Just focusing on the obvious kill your round and ruin any chance you have of gaining momentum. So if you're like most people, you're overly focused on the outcome and not nearly focused enough on the process or the procedure. So Ben, you're one of the best people I know at this. So before you get into the steps of the procedure, talk about detachment or disconnecting from the result, because you really do it better than anybody I'd seen.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things I really have recognized through the years that the outcome is one thing that's not under your control. And the more people continue to focus on it, the more anxious it makes them. The more anxious you are on the golf course, the more flooded you are with excessive swing thoughts or results thoughts. So really what I've designed with my own routine is a way to detach myself from that. So I've developed a way to go really, really deep where I can separate myself from those two things. And I do it by actually focusing on deep breathing.
So deep breathing is a tool that allows you to detach.
Yeah, most definitely.
So at home, would it be fair to say, Ben, would it be fair to say that I don't have to come out here on the golf course and remind you that it's a good idea to hit the fairway?
No, I already know that.
You're not going to forget. Yeah, so you at home, you're not going to forget. Do you need me to go down the fairway and be like, Ben, you're trying to get it on the green?
No, that's like a basketball player saying like, hey man, do you know that the ball needs to go through the hoop to shoot to get 2 or 3 points?
Very good. And lastly, just to make the point, if you're 5 feet away, you don't need me to come out there and remind you that you're trying to make the ball go in the hole from 5 feet. Very good. So at home, we all know, we could call it the obvious goal. If you focus on the obvious, everybody knows you're trying to hit good shots. But if you don't have a plan, in Ben's case, breathing to get there, it's going to make it exceptionally hard to repeat. So everybody values consistency, but their attention goes wherever the ball goes effectively. And they're not really adhering to a set of procedural steps, if you will.
Yeah, most definitely. And then the other thing that really maybe causes chaos for the player is they really are defining success differently than maybe how I define it, right? So success to me is how well I execute my process. The result is not part of that, right? So it's really more about how well I'm executing those steps that you're talking about.
And the irony is, the better you execute your steps, the more the outcome shows up.
Yeah, that is true.
Do you want to tee one up for us?
Yeah,
and I'll kind of ask you what you're doing and walk us through that. Cool?
Sure.
So you obviously have a driver. We're out here on the tee box at number 16 at Red Run. And what is the first part of your process or procedure?
First part of my procedure is similar to Justin. I like to take a practice swing, but I probably take it for a different reason than Justin would, right? So when I'm taking a practice swing, what I'm doing, I'm rehearsing freedom and detachment.
Freedom and detachment, so that you're really just starting the process way sooner, so you're not waiting to get up there.
Right, so my practice swing is very purposeful. So I'm making sure like, all right, this is the experience that I should have with the ball in the middle of my motion.
Very good, so not necessarily a practice swing, but a rehearsal swing.
Rehearsal.
You're rehearsing what you're about to go do.
Yep.
All right, so you start the detachment or the freedom part early.
First thing.
Good man, then what do you do?
Then I'm visualizing exactly what I want my ball to do. So now in this case, I'm visualizing my ball starting out at that flagpole. It's going to drift slightly to the right, and it's going to end up in line with the bunker just to the right of the green.
Very good. So a very, very clear picture of what he doesn't want, and what we didn't hear was, what we hear from most players is all their swing problems, and then after that, what they don't want.
Yep.
So they don't really have a plan that's effective in getting what they want. It's really focused on other things, their perceived problems. Okay, so you want the ball to do X, I heard you, and then what are you going to do?
Making sure all my decisions are final. So now I'm telling myself, well, here's what I'm going to do to keep myself silent. I'm going to inhale through my belly the entire time I'm walking in and setting up. And then while I'm swinging, I'm going to slowly exhale through my belly and stay present to that exhale through the motion.
So let me get this straight. You're trying to detach, you're getting free. You get clear on what you want the ball to do, and then you're using your breathing to stay as detached as possible. Or you got it.
You got it.
Do you want to show us one?
Yeah, here I go.
All right, here we go. All right, very good. So that looked like a free detached swing. You look soft, you look cool. Now, you said that you grade success differently than most people.
Yep.
And you said you would hold yourself accountable to how effective you were with your procedure there.
You got it.
On a scale of 1 to 5, here's the art of the deal, folks at home. What would you grade it? 5 being the best possible, 1 being you totally forgot you didn't do it at all.
3. And the only reason I'm giving it a 3 is because during the motion I did not execute. My goal is to stay present to the exhale, but as the club started to go back, I could feel all these aches and pains going through my body because it was the first swing of the day. So my attention went there. It didn't stay present to the breathing. So I did not execute.
Very good. So a degree of success, if you're out there and you took 80 shots or 90 shots, whatever it may be, if you were to execute, how many of these would you call it a good day? Like what percentage of shots. If you could execute your routine, would you call it a really good day?
Yeah, so my goal when I play golf is not to shoot a number. My goal is to execute that process to perfection 70% of my swings. That's the goal. And I can honestly tell you when I do that, the score at the end of the day is actually pretty good.
Very good. So recently, Scotty Scheffler has had a ton of success on TV, like a tiger-like run. It's unbelievable. And when he talks, it sounds somewhat boring. It sounds mundane. It kind of sounds like what yours just sounded. Very focused on the process, the work, the training, and then the results speak for themselves, yeah?
You got it.
Very good. We hope this helps. We hope this clarifies what we mean by process or routine. And if you get prepared, you get silent, you have a game plan and execute on that, you'll be surprised at what happens. We hope this helps. We'll look forward to seeing you next time.